Alright. Well. Hello, Reggie. Welcome in. I hope you've been having a good day. We are going to be continuing chapter 2 of Danganronpa. And I ended us on a cliffhanger yesterday. So, we are gonna go see if what Monokuma said is true. Which, of course it is, because why would he lie about something like that? I literally just ended college stuff and work since 9 a.m. It's now 6 p.m. Oof. How's, like, the audio and stuff? Am I, like, too quiet or anything? I always, like, want to, like, check the audio and whatnot first. Sounds good? Alright, perfect. Alright, I'm here to see who died, then I'm gonna go take a shower. Okay, just ordered some pizza, because it's apparently International Pizza Day. Ooh, that sounds good. Huh? The door's open, but aren't they supposed to be locked? Thank you for the hydration run.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Togami.
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. I'm gonna change the title quick. Yep. A murder has taken place. Is it, like, quiet for you? 'Cause I mean, I can turn it up more. You gave Ori sunglasses? Nice. Come on. And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious. It seems nobody's searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering, as if only talking to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. Yeah, and it's all the way, like, at the top of the crane. And the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. The poor cinnamon bun. I mean, it does. I know, I'm just as upset as you guys, trust me, because she's my favorite character in one. Anytime, like, no matter how many times I see this or play it or whatever, this chapter always fucks me up, man. This fucks me up so much. Avatar expressions are so cute. Oh, thank you. Tokami, on the other hand.
Very strange.
But yeah, I have like a bunch of different ones. I'm gonna slowly click through this. So sorry, so invested in the stream production as opposed to the story. It's good. It's good. But yeah, I have a bunch of different like expressions, so and that one. Those are all the expressions that I have. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? This one? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. Not being rude, what is this? It says almost if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was so reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. I think it's just when you swap expressions too fast, the transition skips frames. Huh? And before I could even begin to clear my head.
What the heck?
Hey, I heard some screaming. Did something... Chihiro! And there it is. Oh!
Body has been
Hello,
discovered.
hello, Lame. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow.
After a certain amount of time,
I was,
which you may use
I was
however you
lurking in
like,
your,
the
last
class
stream.
trial will begin.
How have I not followed yet? What the fuck? You're good, dude. Don't worry about it. But, yes, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Getting closer and closer to that marathon goal. But, yeah, I hope, you've been having a good day and everything. Right now, I'm a little sad, because our precious bean had just was murdered. So now it's investigation time. Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine It's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? Murder is generally a big oof in my experience. I'd agree with that. Taka, my boy, I love you, but yes, I'm sorry, she's dead. The body discovery announcement? Then Chihiro really is
Naturally.
dead, yes. You know what? Before I forget, I'm gonna do this real quick. Go follow good old Sonic Mega. That is Sean Chiplock. And he voices our boy Taka. As well as like many others like Rivali and Teba from Breath of the Wild, Subaru from ReZero. Why can't I remember any of his other like roles right now? I'm sorry, I'm getting like super hot, so I'm just like taking my sweatshirt off quick. Alright, there we go. I think we're all good now. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time passed at all. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. The noises and like sound effects Hifumi makes just makes me laugh. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. No, Celeste is good. Shut up. Pay attention on the wall. Okay. I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall. Don't you think we should, like, you know, pay attention to the body first and not the wall? Thank you for the lurk, Ren. I truly appreciate it. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. No shit. Kyoko, I love you, but God. She's literally tied up. How could it be a dying message? It's just too strange. Hifumi is so gross. I agree with that. I just like everything about him. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of him either. Hifumi is kinda not my favorite. But, you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? Hifumi is my new husband. Oh my god. He's such a weirdo. Oh yeah, have you seen or like played any of the Danganronpa games? And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? I know almost nothing about Danganronpa. Alright, so then you're in for a treat. Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend who Grizzly? I don't know how to say that. Attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. Ain't that a title? Ultimate murderous fiend. Did I say it right? Alright. But I know a hottie when I see one, and I see her food. Oh my god. Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Okay, give me like 2 seconds. I need to turn down the heat in my apartment. Alright, there we go. That should be better. The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school? I'm back. It's hard listening in the shower. Did I miss anything important? Not really yet.
No way!
We haven't started like investigating or anything. There's no way. But going as far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! Kino is pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there, menacingly. No, why? 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 I know. Good dunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Get the fuck up. Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she's hemophobic? I'm assuming that's how you say it. I don't know. I can't read very well. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. But hey, I'm trying my best, okay? This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. Hero, my boy. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. So she didn't faint on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha.
Just a second.
This game is just full of dumbasses, isn't it? Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her. Genocide Jack, eh? Sounds like a strong leader. Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. Okay. Part of this word. Said it too. English is hard, man. Words are hard. Oh, put that tongue away, girl. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. I read that as mofo, like motherfucker. What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko? Are you okay? You okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Ooh. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. Toko's creepy. Yeah, she is. The world has a front and a back, a top inning and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No. Everything's fine. At least the starter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eye seems strangely rank. Probably a good idea to take her back. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? So this is how she comes up with her writing ideas, huh? You know, other than like the love story and stuff that was mentioned earlier, I don't think it was talked much about like what kind of like stories she writes. Huh? She totally ignored me. I would too. Very well. You take care of the girl and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. I can assume nobody has a problem with leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again. Hold on a second, rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that after what happened last time. Surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right is rain. But don't take it as a bad thing, it's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. I hate looking at this. Then it happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us? Another one of us killed a fellow classmate? A promise is a man. The phrase resonates with me for some odd reason. Why that one, like, specifically? Such a weird one. What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Monokuma! Bad. Bonk. Bonk. No honkiness allowed. You know the rule. Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. I felt that was so gross reading out loud. I hated that. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
Mm-hmm.
See ya later!
Alright. It truly begins now.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
I hate it too.
Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump onto it so soon.
What?
Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some India.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there is some truth in what Togami said. Kyoko!
Because...
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. Remember what I said in the Discord? That promise, a person who runs from their problems versus someone who, quite frankly, didn't have a chance to. Yeah, I do remember that. But again, it's just, I mean, it makes sense to, like, pick out that exact one.
That's right.
Unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all done meat. You can see the gears turning. Yeah? I can. That's the fun of this. Like, I like hearing what you have to say, and like, if anybody else hasn't played this game and are like seeing it for the first time, it's interesting to know what you guys are thinking and what your theories are. Just because I've obviously played this before and seen it before, so I know like everything that happens.
Actually...
So I think that's interesting. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? Alright, new rule.
So then.
In that case, why not limit it to one person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you wouldn't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. Yeah, I've done something like this before with my friends, trying not to give it away and watch them figure it out on their own. It's such an amazing feeling because one, you've got them clearly interested in what you are. 2, you accompanied someone throughout it without giving it away, which is a great feeling in itself. And 3, it's just generally fun to watch how your friends' minds work and problem solve. Yeah. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. She must have a small skull or weak frame to die instantly like that, or how heavy was the object? I mean, don't forget that we figured out yesterday that she's only, what, 4'10", and she weighs like 90 pounds? She is small. I'm purchasing your talent. Asshole. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. Okay, buddy. So, you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But... we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. according to BMI, a 5-foot person is considered healthy at a minimum of 95 pounds. Interesting. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Togami on this one. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it? Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. There's a dumbbell on the floor and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. No, it's it's Pepto-Bismol. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Well, there you go.
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Yeah, she may be low on weight, but the skull is the thickest and most protective layer of bone. Unless she was hit directly on her spinal cord or in the back of the head, she shouldn't have died that easily. I don't remember where she was hit, actually. I think it was just like in the front. Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true, but it wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own, by choice. Unless the item was heavy, which clearly it is. Yeah. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late? Pinpoint pressure tends to hurt more than spread out weight. Yeah. Fucking, like, pressure points and shit.
perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she's probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although, we invited her to join us more than once. She never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come in here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she would also would have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. Let's see. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talking about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. But dumbbell, assuming its amount a bit higher weight than Chihiro's skull, someone must have been decently strong to attack with that kind of weight. The swift, strong movement to kill. I love how, like, y'all are really getting into it. It's great. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. And someone strong enough to lift it and swing it controllably. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. Excuse me? Do you not see the gigantic woman standing next to you? She could break you in fucking half like a stick. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. On my living room TV. Oh my god. Well, thank you for putting me on your TV. I'm pretty sure the blow is near the front of the crown. I love how, like, you guys are, like, getting so into it. It's fucking great, man. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. Support from others. Who was the only one who sort of promised that sort of thing? And who was the only one who felt sorry for calling them weak? God, I really love this, you guys. You guys are like fucking profiling people and shit. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Okay, it was something I could click on. Jeez.
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. Like, you're like, oh yeah, come out here, blah blah blah. And
Did you call for me?
has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each e-handbooks. You can only enter to the locker room corresponding to the gender listed on your individual handbook. Makoto should just separate from Togami ASAP. I know. Like, we're not even really doing anything important. Like, we didn't even investigate the crime scene. We looked at the wall, we looked at the dumbbell, and then we talked to two people. If there's were some sort of erratic terrorist on the prowl. The ceiling mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. English. I promise I can speak sometimes. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go into the girls' locker room, and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. Small brain. Does not have a big brain like myself. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Yeah. Looking off sus, huh? So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of a main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but... In order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Togami and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
You're gonna charge me? Okay, fine. Dumb bear. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your own damn self.
That's fine.
He just called him stupid. Yeah, you're stupid. You're a real dumbass. Also, Togami, don't you know that overconfidence is a sign of less intelligence? And from how you call Monokuma, that is a lot of overconfidence. He's a rich asshole. That's pretty much all he is. That'll help you understand what's going on. I didn't pay attention. Where did I have to go? Oh. What are we doing here? Main hall. Okay. So what are we looking for here? Toko is completely out of the question. She doesn't know a damn thing, and her personality switch doesn't seem very supportive. Sakura could have been a suspect because she gladly offered training. Hina could be a suspect, but she was talking about swimming, so that's not really Right. Kyoko is too complex to really analyze at the moment. However, after what Monokuma just said, that doesn't rule out the males, mainly Mondo, possibly Taka, and obviously Togami. Hiro is too stupid and carefree to do anything, and Hifumi, he wouldn't hurt a fly. Hifumi's just a big, like, baby. And I agree that Hiro's too stupid to do anything. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait. There's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Dude, that was the first place I looked. Shut the fuck up. Huh? Did you know these were here? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. You just keep making yourself sound more suspicious and suspicious every time you open your goddamn mouth. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, you're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Oh, I need to stretch again. There we go. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Do you though? Do you? Do you really?
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? Togami is a cocky, arrogant asshole, but the thing about him is he can't bring himself to murder. He finds knowledge about this shit. I bet if he was ever in a situation his cowardness would show. I feel like he hides himself behind that. It's like a mask or something. He thinks he knows what he's doing, and like I guess he would be like all bark and no bite. Like he says he'll do something, but in reality he won't. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. That execution that the mastermind concocted. Cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Ow.
Damn it!
Kicked my chair. Hey.
Making me angry!
Oh no, he's angry. Angry teddy bear.
Really angry!
5 time. That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did. Does anyone know what would happen if someone tried to kill Monokuma? Yes. You get stabbed. That's how Junko died. She had attacked Monokuma and she was stabbed with a bunch of spears. I'm sorry, y'all. Anytime I hear this, I can't help myself. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? Exactly. His reputation is more important than how he truly feels. He's scared and confused, but it will never show until he realizes he is truly in danger. For sure. Oh yeah, they would die, like Junko. Junko provided a wonderful example. Yes, she did. And then, Mondo also almost died in the beginning, for fucking with Monokuma. Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it so bothers me. I really hope there's an explanation for Togami and why he hides himself behind a mask. Yeah, I think he's an interesting character, like, overall, for sure. Yes, let's finally start the fucking real investigation, because we need to find out who killed the small bean. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What else? Say it, like, do I need to just... I guess I'll talk to you again. What do you mean by that, Togami? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think... You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. believe his name pronounced Hyakuya. It is a weird way to like pronounce like his name. But yeah, like I have trouble pronouncing it. Like any time I try and say it. So I'm just like, fuck it. We're just gonna go with Togami. Cause like I've heard so many different like weird ways to pronounce it. Like you had said, ow. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that'll prove it, and I can show you. Okay. Oh my god. Can we just please leave?
Don't make me
Alright. Is there really proof? Okay.
It's all clear now.
Looks like we're going somewhere with Togami. Evidence. Does something like that really... Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
'Cause, I mean,
But it's an emergency. Emergency. Genocide Jack still reminds me of someone. A strong leader who needs a strong reputation, don't you think? I don't know. Come on, please. You gotta help me. Okay, then let's go.
please.
Say, just calm the fuck down. Let's go.
'Cause, I mean,
An emergency? What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Togami?
Very strange.
This chair is not very comfortable sometimes, since it's Toko. I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
Looks like she headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely. You're right. You know what Toko would do if she sees you? Toko! Your DoorDash is here. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. Gotta go fast. So, what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. she hears Togami's voice. Well, that'll get her to talk. DoorDash! The door swung open slowly and silently. Violently shaking. Holy crap! Aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Was Toko scared enough to bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Togami? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? I don't know. Give me like 1 second. I need to grab a new water. Alright, there we go. When I was getting up out of my chair, I like cracked, I think either my back or my neck, and oh boy, it feels good now. To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Togami stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
what do you want?
Leave me alone, you're else so annoying. Bacula?
It's Byakuya.
Bacula. Bacula. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. That's his new name now, Bacula. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Bacula couldn't pull it off. Nah, I won't call him that. I kind of forgot that she called him that. There's nothing else we can do. Let's head back to the investigation. Yeah, that's... Aha, Byakuya. So I was right, I guess. Yeah. It's just such a weird name, and like... like, I want to pronounce it differently.
What?
Like, you know, just pronounce it how it's spelled. But yeah, Byakuya is such a weird, like, name to pronounce. For a second, I said, Toto. No. No.
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Fine. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to do something real quick. Cause I forgot to do it quick. Go like that. It's kind of weird in Japanese, but that's how you pronounce it. Promise. Again, that term came up once again.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's like promise is... yeah, it's mentioned a lot, so obviously, you know, if something is mentioned a lot, usually it has something to do with the, like, story or something along the lines of that. And whatnot. Also, I'm sorry that I'm, like, going back and forth between reading some of the text and not reading. Just because you know, talking to you guys, talking to you lovely people, as well. Okay, we're good now. I had to sneeze so badly. You know, like, it was one of those, like, sneezes that fucking hurts. Just such an intense sneeze. Come on, let's go in. See Togami just leave. His fear was showing for a moment, and he needed to try and gain his composure back. Yee, for sure. Is the evidence that provides of genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Whoa, there are so many books and files. Whoa, it's almost like you're in a library. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay. Okay. There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? What? Whoa, it's almost like an archive is full of books and files. Impossible! I had no idea. They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? Illuminati confirmed? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council, controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. What kind of people? You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Probably a good idea. Oh, I was just on the wrong side. Whoopsie. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Yeah, it's the same one I saw Dagami using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? Do you want to throw hands with it? What did it do to you? It was here before, then I moved it over there. Really wants to keep his arrogant reputation intact, and not be considered normal or average. Pretty much. I mean, again, he is from a really rich family. So I mean, it makes sense that he's gonna be a fucking asshole. And hello, Major. Welcome in. Nice. I found a monocoin. There's a wooden box. It's empty. How's your day been? Although, judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like there's something inside. I wonder what it was. There's an extension cord plugged in there. It provided very useful while I was in the library. Just out here doing bad things? Oh no. Bad things are not allowed. This is a good stream. I'm kidding. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's a report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in with for peeking at it. I'd rather not. Am I missing anything? Okay, I mean, I guess just the shelf behind him. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's a kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? You're awfully, odd when it comes to jumping the gun and using scare tactics. Yeah, he's something else. All these characters are something else. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? First off, why the hell are they in a school? You know, I don't know. It's anime.
Such ignorance.
Unless it was like used for like studies or something. I don't fucking know. That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. It's a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put this all together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's beak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. Studies wouldn't be allowed to use governmental top secret files. Believe me, I've legit been to government archives for studying. Yeah, what the fuck? Where did I go for? I can't remember the place where I went for my, like one of my school projects. It was somewhere, like, I think it was like a school library. Whatever. Doesn't matter, really. What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. You're saying you've read all these documents more than once? Freak. But all this has to be, like, top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Oh, well, good for you, buddy. Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words,
I already told you, there's a secret console that controls the world from the shadows. Listen to me. I'm not crazy, I promise. My family is a member of that. He's part of the Illuminati. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. Ah! That also explains why he's such an asshole. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. A secret service like the Jaeger clan for Hyrule? I don't know, man. I really don't know. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Togami's actually starting to scare me even more than the actual mastermind. A little weird. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. Little weird there, buddy. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. Big brain. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, he grabbed a specific file from a shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases have been compiled in here. Shit. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. We back now. I understand that there's always someone pulling the strings, who's always left unknown, but you'd obviously want to be not as blunt about it as someone you met not even a month ago. The only reason why he would spill that much is because he doesn't think Makoto will live long enough to make that information useful. Also, he knows that Makoto's a dumbass. You have a fair point, very smart. Yeah, I agree with that. Plus, it's hard to keep that sense of power all to yourself, so why not tell a dead man walking? True, he is incredibly arrogant after all. Yep, we all know that. And second, not again, is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only one who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. I hate looking at that, man. Why do we have to bring that back? So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. I feel like you're just digging your own grave, man. Copycat killer or not, you know so much about him and all his cases and shit. Fucking weird. Such a brutal, fiendish killer is really walking around among us.
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Assuming I have to talk to you again. About that Genocide Jack case file. Can you let me see it, please?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Yagami handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. All these people, there is no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. At the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now, take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? or like aggressive vibrating profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Now what I'm curious about is why someone would want to give away their identity by marking the victim like that. It makes you wonder what the motive of that person is. And Togami, knowing about this factor, part of an organization that works in the shadows, it's clear he knows that people will suspect him, but he doesn't care. He really just doesn't give a shit. See, serial killers and shit, they have their ways, and some of them like to leave like a signature or something. You can obviously, like, you know, go look into things like that more and whatnot. But it's like, it's kind of their own thing. It's really weird. I'm trying to think of like a good example, but none come to mind. I know, I read that kind of stuff. Me too. I love, like, that stuff. Fun fact, I actually wanted to be a, like, criminal profiler for, like, a few years. I was like, yo, this shit seems really cool, and I think it would be really fun, just because I'm really interested in this kind of stuff. And then I was like, I'm gonna not do that anymore because I changed my mind like a billion times. The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Does he just, like, not know that, like, people with split personalities and, like, shit really exist other than TV? Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb.
Let's go.
Yes, let's get moving. We finished our business here, haven't we? A good example would be a man who cut off someone's left hand, specifically, and marked their initials on a desk with that hand. Yee. Toko. I don't know. Yes, we're finally leaving him. Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Because, oh boy, working with him is such a pain in the ass. Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he is the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. A split personality may be a stretch in this case. Maybe. But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. At least we can finally fucking start, like, you know, the true, real investigation. I don't want to talk to Fumi. I guess we'll start by talking to people. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. Okay, bye. And Chihiro's handbook is missing. That's definitely worth worrying about. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Kyoko does not care about Chihiro. What kind of other things could be more important? I don't know. And hello, is it Mad-chan? Is that how you pronounce your name? Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some sort of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Honestly, with the only three with symptoms of a split personality are Mondo, Tako, and Toko. Mondo being either aggressive or a bit sweet, Taka being obedient, then over manly, while Toko is just, well, you know what she is. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, we're only 5 away from the Spyro 2 marathon. Which I should probably, talk about quick while I slowly click through this text. So, once we hit 200 followers, I will be doing a Spyro 2 marathon where I 100% the game, will be playing it until I complete it, 100% get everything we can. I'm gonna be setting up some sub goals and little challenges to make the game a bit harder for myself and for some fun. So yeah, we are super close to that. So I'm super excited for that. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. It's a bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but Makoto. Time to get the bat. Bonk. Now's not the time to be looking at that. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. There's a bloodstain on the carpet. It could only have been caused by Chihiro's murder. I love how their sprites look like they're made of paper. Yeah, they're just, you know, they just kind of stand there.
Damn.
Oh, uh-oh. The Hifumi. No. Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul.
No forgiveness.
To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Okay, we already talked to him about that. This door leads out to the pool. Okay, that was it then. Okay, so we gotta go back to the library. But let's quick check the boys' locker room. Looks like someone took a fucking shit on the carpet. There's a strange stain on the carpet. Who took the extension cord after Togami? I don't know. Sakura's the kind of girl to act like a mom to you and give you hot chocolate on cold days. Yes, I love her. Like, she looks all like big and mean and scary and whatnot, but she's really not. She's such a big sweetheart. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait, that reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. Sakura radiates big cuddle energy, and I want her to hug me. I can't type, I swear. Whoops. Oh, okay, I guess that's new. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. I I think that was it. Let's see, Hifumi, do you have anything important to say? Probably not. I guess so.
I feel as if
You know what, like that little voice line kind of reminded me of? The Great Saiyan Man. Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it. I'm sure of it.
But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? OMG, he is such a great Saiyan nerd. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see?
Well, it would seem...
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Nice. Found another coin. What else am I missing? I don't think I, missed anything. I got the bloodstain, talked to Mondo, talked to Sakura. Need to talk to someone more associated with the locker rooms, right? Yeah, but it won't let me leave to go do that unless I have to talk to Hifumi again. I didn't mean to click on the locker room, I meant to click on Hifumi. Because it lets me leave this area. Yeah.
That's it. I'm sure... Well...
Because I was gonna go talk to Celeste. I'm just gonna click on everything. The weights? What do you mean? Like the... I clicked on the dumbbell earlier. Is it really gonna make me like... No, if you're... This was talking about the camera, so unless it's gonna like make me... Is it really gonna make me? There... I swear there wasn't a circle around it. I swear. I swear you're crazy. See? There's nothing... There's nothing there! I'm gonna keep hitting this and you can keep listening to this annoying sound. I clicked on everything I could! Fine, I'll click on Bloodlust again one more time, but... If I had missed something, it would have yelled at me. Yeah, if you're talking about these, I can't click on them. Because it would come up with like a little thing like that, but... Okay, then why do I... Okay, whatever.
I'm sorry.
Blah, 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 blah. Paying attention to the stupid posters. See... Okay. This game is fucking weird because sometimes it doesn't let you leave the area until you talk to someone or look at something first. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just keep going because it let me leave the locker room. The beginning part was nothing. It was just, okay, yeah, the posters are weird. That's why I'm going through this slowly while also being salty. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. Fine, you want to see it? Okay, it's literally just Makoto saying, the posters are different. They were switched. And that she never cared or paid attention. And then I had stopped. I'm not reading it. I was talking to you guys. So if that's like also what you're saying, it's because I'm talking to you guys. Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. It's gone. Magic. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean, as if there was never a stain here to begin with? I thought you thought there was nothing new. No, I knew it was new, but I was like, alright, yeah, this is just saying something about the poster. Or, like, Makoto mentioning it to her. Because that's all that beginning was. Trust me, I know, like, most of the dialogue, and a lot of it really isn't super important, like that stuff. Again, that's where I was... Whatever. That's why I had just given a quick summary. Where the fuck? Is she still over here? Or is she, like, actually in the warehouse area? There she is. What the fuck are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there is an endless supply to choose from. I actually know that you know, story purposes. I know you know. I know you know that I know that you know.
Most unfortunate.
But yeah, if I click through like dialogue like that, it's either because it's nothing like super important, or I will just do a quick summary of it. I love Celeste. Then, did you find something? Very well, I will tell you and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh,
I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Poor Bean. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Oh. Oh. No. No. Bean is not alive. Bean is dead. Fuck. Where was the other place we needed to go? Library. I should probably save quick. Thank you for the stretch. I know, it's so sad. So I think what my goal for today is let's keep on chugging through this investigation. And then if y'all are fine with it, Thursday we can do the trial. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I'm surprised you like weren't already following. But yes, thank you for the follow. We are so close now. 4 away, man. But yeah, how does that sound? If we finish up like the investigation part today, and then Thursday we can do the trial. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? Probably. So we all know it was him. Click on the boxy box. The wooden box is empty. The extension cord was in there before. Incinerator room or just hiding the duffel bag, because there's 2 options. Hiding it would be risky, but the suspect moved items from room to room, so oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. Last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Okay, it says that there's nothing there, but there's like a big white line from... Look it. Why does it look like there's an extension cord coming out of it? I found me a pop and tea of the hostess Twinkie Cowboy at Target. Nice. Like, it says that there's no extension cord, but what is that? Like, did someone try and replace it? I think that's the lamp's cable, but don't you think it, like, would have been, like, shorter? Oh wait, was there still something I was missing? I thought that was the only thing I had to... I guess we'll just check the walls and shit. Cause okay, yeah, just talking about the letter. Serious issues that forced the school to close down in the first place. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? No. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us, I'll hear. Huh? Or... Unless you mean, like, it was plugged in here, and, like, the extension cord went all the way over there. The desk lamp. Takami grabbed that one thing from over here and put it over there. Why would the lamp be plugged into nothing under the desk then? He got that 50-foot extension cord. I'm assuming, yep. Hold on. Just like double, triple check. I'm assuming we have to go find, Togami. Well, yeah, the lamp isn't plugged in because they took the extension cord. Oh, Hina, how's Toka doing? Same as before, she won't come out, and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I got pretty hungry. It's a new bean? No, Chihiro was replaced that easily? I have to like readjust real quick. Alright, there we go. Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? This is newbie now. A donut, of course. course. She loves her donuts. Look at that little face of hers. This is my favorite sprite of her, for sure. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Shihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something familiar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Alright, I had to hydrate real quick. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. My theory's backing keeps getting better and better. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Also this track is vibing. Oh yeah, the Danganronpa music is so good. Oh wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Oh.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
I like to point out that her name is literally Blue. What?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial! You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Oh, he is blue. Blue.
See
So she's literally water. I mean, that makes sense though. Well. What do we do? Chat, what do we do? Thank you, Makoto, for like taking the words right out of my mouth. Begin the class trial, or is about to begin. The red door is right through here. I'm still gonna save quick. Hold on, let me look up like how long this like class trial is quick. You know what? What do you guys think? Should we save it for Thursday, or should we do it and like that way we can start chapter 3 on Thursday? Because that's gonna be this one, and then so there are 6 chapters total. I feel like the last time we did this, it took almost the entire session. Yeah, I mean, again, it's up to you guys. I'm fine with, like, you know, going longer, since it's already, you know, we're already used to that, and whatnot, but if you guys want to save it for Thursday, then it's fine by me. That just means that, you guys are gonna have to definitely come stop by again on, Thursday.
Come on!
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? Oh. She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her, her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. Alright, he's got Dogo. You can do this now. You know what? Okay, here's what we'll do. We're gonna get down, like, into the trial part where we can prep for the trial, and then we'll call it there, I guess. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. It's Monokuma. Terrible, you're terrible. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro, the precious little bean. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone's standing right here. Alright, let's just go. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yeah, you missed a lot. With one last deep breath, I walked towards the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally... I didn't want to feel sad, seeing Bean dead. It was gonna happen eventually, though. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I hate it as well. I hate it so much. Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good. You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get the show on the road.
thrills, chills,
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Well, since it's saved there. I guess we'll, end it here. And we will have to find out who killed the bean. Who dare killed her, on Thursday. And I hope you guys will all be here and tune in, for that, so we can all see who we need to murder, and who and why this person killed this precious little bean. Let's see. Too Lame for Games, thank you so much for the follow. Madchan, thank you so much for the follow as well. And then Unreal, and thank you for the follow. We are getting closer and closer to that goal. We are so close, man. And I'm super excited for that. But yeah, thank you guys for, like, hanging out with me and, sitting through all this. I hope you guys had fun, because, I mean, other than the bean dying, these streams are always fun, and, again, I really like seeing your guys' theories and all that stuff, so it's fun to just do that, and, so feel free to follow me on Twitter if you like, feel free to join the Discord. We do have a Minecraft server. If you want to play Minecraft with us, it's fun. It's a super chill place. And yeah, let's go find somebody to raid. We still need to do that. Alright, we'll go raid color. The lovely color brews. Do you guys have a raid phrase in mind? Give a shout out to Color Brews. Please stick around for the raid. Color is a lovely person. They do hella good art, and I love them. Nothing in particular. Alright, that's fine then. Let's actually get this set up. But again, thank you guys so much for, like, hanging out with me and whatnot. I appreciate all you guys, like, your support, and I hope to see you guys on Thursday for the, class trial. Please, have a good night, have a safe night, stay safe, wear your mask, and, let's go grade. Bye-bye.